Hey, I'm Ross. I'm 18. I work as a bicycle mechanic at 99 Bikes at Bowen Hills. Been in the job for about 6, 8 months and been loving it.
Hi everyone. So today we are joined by Ross, who is a bike mechanic at 99 Bikes. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ross.
No worries. Thank you for having me here today.
So, what influenced you to go down this career path as a mechanic at 99 Bikes? Have you always loved bikes? When you're at high school, is this what you thought you were doing? What sort of happened?
I mean, I've always liked bikes personally, but throughout high school, I personally didn't know what to do at start. Parents asked me and kind of prompted me to follow university and get a degree and that kind of stuff. Honestly, didn't know where to start for that. So plan was basically find something I like, do a trade or something, and do that. So I started off as a apprentice motorcycle mechanic. That was all right, but in terms of the workplace, it was fairly subpar and it wasn't a very good environment overall. But then I saw the opportunity at 99 Bikes here to sign up and join. So I hopped on my horse and went for it because I've been riding for about 3 years and been loving it. So, and being a mechanic and riding, join those things together, two passions of mine, and it was a match made in heaven, basically.
Absolutely.
And, haven't looked back.
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, I'm sure you were doing bits and pieces on your own bike, but then to be able to actually get a qualification and be a proper certified bicycle mechanic would have been perfect. Like you can work on your own bike at home and you can do it for a job, and yeah, it sounds like a great thing to do. So what do you sort of do on a day-to-day basis as a bicycle mechanic at 99 Bikes? Like, can you run us through sort of like a day in the life of you?
Day out and day out, we basically work on bikes in short. We service them, we make sure they're working properly. I mean, the goal at the end of the day is to make sure people get on the bikes, they have fun, they have a smile, make sure they're working to the best, and just keep them going, really.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite type of bike at the moment that you're working on, or?
Favourite, in terms of category-wise, I'm still a sucker for mountain bikes, so that's where I started off. But I've been really enjoying working on some road bikes currently because there's a couple of high-end ones that come to our store. They're a little bit more difficult to work on, but things like wrapping bar tape, don't do it too often, but it's really nice to kind of get the knack of it and learn how to do it a bit more efficiently and a little bit better. So the learning process is there and it's really nice to do that.
Yeah, awesome. It sounds like fun for sure. So when you were at high school, were there some subjects that you did study at high school that you now look back and say, yeah, that's definitely helped prepare me for my role now?
I did a diploma in business and that definitely helped in terms of interacting with customers and then also doing some quotes and just stuff like that behind the scenes. And that definitely helped. But in terms of actual physical work, ITS, which was Industrial Technology Studies, which was woodwork and a bit more practical work, that definitely helped as well, because you do have to think a little bit out of the box depending on what bike it is, just to try and fit it under budget or to if you can't get a hold of the parts or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's definitely great. So what would you say gives you the most satisfaction in your role?
Most satisfaction personally is when a customer comes in, getting their bike back from a service, you wheel it out to them, you see them all get really, really happy, seeing the bike all clean, all pristine, and just knowing the fact they're going to be really happy with how the bike's going to work, because it's going to work flawlessly for them now, and they're just going to be really stoked when they go out for their first ride. That smile is just awesome to see.
So how long would you say it would take to service one bike? Like, is it an hour or 2 hours or a whole day? Like, what sort of time frame just generally does it take you?
So we've got a couple of different service options, and depending on which one it is, it's like one that we call is a standard or standard plus service. That generally take about an hour and a little under. If you stepped it up to like our really big one, which is the ultimate, which we basically strip down the whole frame, rebuild it back. It's basically you either buy a new bike or you get your old bike feeling better than new. And that generally takes about half a day, depending what's happening, or even the whole day. We like to try and book out the whole day for that one person who's doing it, just to ensure we do the best job possible.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why you go to 99 Bikes, to get your bike serviced. Sure. So what would you say is the greatest achievement so far in your role, or even perhaps the biggest challenge?
In terms of achievement, it's been pretty cool coming into the business and just with other colleagues being able to do the same numbers what they are, like still, even though they've been in the business for multiple years, you can still keep up with them, do the same job as them. Maybe not to the same standard because they do have a little bit more efficient ways of doing it, but just learning from them has been like a big achievement from me. Taking all their wisdom and expertise on board, then applying it for myself.
Yeah, totally. So what advice would you give to students out there who are listening? Like what advice do you wish you received when you're at high school?
In regards to uni, don't stress about it too much. Yes, don't get me wrong, university degrees, they are incredibly important, really, really good. But if you don't know what you're doing, don't stress. Just go out, find a full-time job, something you're going to enjoy. Just follow down that career path. As long as you do something you like, it's going to be something you enjoy and it's going to stay really good. Because there's nothing worse than working somewhere where you just don't enjoy it. Not only are you not going to perform well, you're just going to hate it.
Yeah, that's it. And I guess that's a good thing about 99 Bikes too, is you can go and work in the retail store and then work your way up, like decide sort of which avenue you want to go down within the company. So you can still be earning some money, you've still got a job, but you know, there's different avenues that you can then explore from there. So I guess that's a good way to start as well if you're not you're not sure what you want to do. And so in saying that, what pathways are available to students out there? There's a mechanic, like a certified mechanic degree you can do through 99 Bikes. Is that what you've done?
I haven't been enrolled in that one yet, but I will definitely go through that. Currently, I'm just a full-time normal mechanic, not even like an apprentice or anything, but you can sign up as an apprentice or go into one of our courses. Like we're now offering internally, at least right now, which will be external, is SciTech, which is kind of like a whole overview of how you can service bikes and all that. Basically, the same training we get, and it's going to be offered to the public hopefully soon in the next couple of years, which is going to be really good.
Amazing.
Then in terms of pathways, there's obviously the sales floor where you sell bikes, of course, and products. You've got the behind the scenes and the mechanics, but you're not stuck in those roles. There's always like head office, you can sit behind a computer, answer phone calls, be customer service. We can go into one of our warehouses and help the product team and then the online store. You're definitely not stuck in that one position. There's lots of side jobs as well.
Yeah, which is great to know for sure. So if students are listening and they'd like to find out more information about careers at 99 Bikes, where should they head?
They should head to our website, and under our careers page or even our contact us page, you can contact our online team and they can forward you on to Madison, which is one of our recruiters, or MC, which is also one of our recruiters, and they can get in contact with you and put you into the right position. And
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Ross, and good luck with the rest of your career as a mechanic at 99 Bikes. It was really great to hear from you today and appreciate your time.
No worries. Thank you for having me.